black magic has me in its spell.
It's a big day today in Final Fantasy III. Indeed it is. I like to lay things out, in case you're just tuning into the finale and not watching all the other parts. I don't blame you in that case, but personally, I have never beaten this game, despite making it to this exact point twice before. But now, after grinding so much throughout the whole entire month, I'm finally ready. I mean, this is a game I really enjoy. I enjoy its structure, I enjoy the job mechanics, I enjoy the new music tracks and the new airships, but this last bit has been what halted me from really loving and, well, completing this game. But no more. It ends now. Now, first I gotta catch you guys up, because it's been a little bit, and I did some stuff off screen. Firstly, you may notice our classes are different. Spade is now a ninja, Diamond is a sage. The ninja and the sage are the two best classes in the game, and a lot of people just go only ninjas and only sages for the end, but I didn't want to settle for that, especially when I love the Magus design so much, or the Warlock design so much. Plus, Club as the Black Belt has worked alright, and I don't like the idea of repeating jobs between characters. It takes away their unique identity, you know? But anyway, as you can see, we are incredibly high level, and as a bit of a clue as to how I got this high level, I went to the very bottom floor of the secret town, which you go to here in the Crystal Tower, just through the first door. You go to the bottom floor there, and then there's an HP restoring pool you can use. But also, what I would do is I would have everyone in the party die except one character. Particularly Spade. As you may notice, Spade is way higher level than everybody else. Spade got to the point where he could one-shot every enemy on that bottom floor, so all the other party members were doing was just kind of hawking up XP. If it was only Spade killing all of the enemies down there, the ninjas and the oceanists, all of the XP went to Spade, and Spade leveled up way quicker. So there you go, there's a little insider tip for how you can do a lot of fast grinding in this. Now we're here to finish this. And one other really important thing I did, which you can see in Diamond's spells here, I've obtained Bahamut, Leviathan, and which one was that again? I don't remember. Anyway, these were all summons that we went back and fought, some of which were even on the floating isle, so we really had to backtrack. But after going back in those dungeons, defeating those enemies, we were then able to buy those summons at the bottom of Eureka, the same place I was grinding actually. And plus those dungeons actually had more Phoenix Downs and more elixirs and important items, so we are very prepared for this. At least I hope so. Heck, I mean, we might even be a bit over-prepared in some aspects, especially with Spade's incredible power and level. But you know what? I want to destroy this game. After how long it's taunted me with the ending, after how long I've looked up this tower and never been able to best it. One last thing I should note that we did do is, on that same bottom floor of Eureka, again, it's very important, there we were able to buy Shuriken, which is a weapon that the ninja can use, although every time we use them, they're gone. They are the strongest weapon in the game, but we also can only use them one time per battle, or one time for each hand, so at most 2 times per battle. And hey, if you have a bunch of ninjas in your party, then it's not so bad having all of them throwing shuriken, then any battle will be over with in an instant. But at the same time, these 2 weapons we're using right now with Spade, these 2 swords, they get the job done almost as well as shuriken would. As we approach the mirror, anyone reflected in the mirror gets petrified by the curse of the 5 worms? I think it means wyverns. I can't move! Hold on! Daga? Yes, my soul is immortal. To lift the curse, we need 5 souls with hearts of pure light. I'll find them, hold on. And so Dogga first approaches Princess Sarah, who we rescued at the beginning of the game. We also go and see Sid here.
I'd go anywhere to help Spade. Let's go.
And in what might be the most surprising moment of the game...
Desh, I thought you died.
Phew.
You're alive.
Who are you, old man?
What? I didn't die. I finished fixing the tower. What a close call. A few more seconds and the floating continent would have been toast.
So yeah, Desh somehow lived jumping into a furnace. Anyway, here comes Prince Alice. And lastly, in Amour, in what might be the strangest of the 5 souls we picked so far, we have a combination of 1 soul in 5? I don't know. We have these old fake light warriors.
Okay, I'll save the day. Wish me luck.
Oh, I guess just one of them is coming. But yeah, all of the others are guest party members. I don't know what the old man's for. There's absolutely something satisfying about all the party members we've worked with up to this point coming in and helping us here. Especially because these guys were just, you know, guest party members before. They weren't that important during battles. But now, I mean, they're the reason we're able to progress in the first place. And as we approach here, we now must face Zand.
You've done well to reach me, but it's too late. The darkness draws ever so near. Ha ha! Die!
So now we face the demon Zand. Now, in order to beat Zand, I'm gonna be using... Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna be using. I guess let's do a Quake or something? Here's what's important. We're gonna cast Haste on Spade, so that Spade is doing a ton of damage. He's doing Libra. Okay, he just wanted to look at Heart's health. I mean, you can just look down. The health's down there, man. So now that Spade's been hasted, ooh, solid 7,000 damage. Zand, you're going down, my friend. You're not even my friend. I don't know why I said that. Actually, you know what? No, Noah screwed you over. The other guys got, like, super awesome powers, and all you got was mortality. Also, yeah, you may have noticed he just did about 2,500 damage to everybody. Which, if you haven't done the insane amount of grinding that I've done, that will instantly kill most of your party. Luckily, Spade here is going to end the battle really quickly. Once you use haste on a ninja with the best weapons you can, then the battle's practically over in a few turns.
It's futile. The cloud of darkness is already here, and it will engulf everything.
Down Zand goes. What a sad and useless death. But oh, it's not over. Now we must face the cloud of darkness that he had been alluding to.
We are the cloud of darkness. We have come to return the world to the void, to nothing.
Light, darkness, everything will become the void. But first we will purge you light beings. Now die!
And now we face the cloud of darkness itself. I guess it's a literal embodiment of all things dark? I don't really know what to think of this, but let's give it a go, I guess. And man, this theme is up there. It might be better than the original Final Fantasy's final boss theme, which is also really good. You may notice though, even though we've done all the grinding we can, we do absolutely nothing. Just like the very first battle in Final Fantasy II, suddenly, we have a battle we can't win. Heck, we can end up surviving a long time though, I mean, just because of all the grinding we've done. This whole moment is just for another... Oh no, it's suddenly worse. We need to band together and the power of friendship, whatnot, I don't know. It seems we're no match for the cloud of darkness. Even though all of our efforts went into that grinding.
Spade!
Don't die. Stay alive. Hold on. Don't go.
Dogga and Une's souls appeared.
We hand our souls to you. Rise, light warriors.
Dogga and Une share their souls with you. You were resurrected. So, we somehow were brought back to life? I don't quite get that, but you know what? It's a neat moment. I like it. Again, it's all of the previous party members coming together and helping us. Except for Arya. She's super dead still. Thanks, Dogga and Une.
For what?
You're not done yet.
Zand has weakened this world's light, and darkness has taken over.
He brought forth the darkness.
such power?
Our souls will soon join the Great Soul. We must go. We've done all we could.
You must bring balance back to the light and dark. Now go to the dark world.
And the souls vanish just like that. And so here, we enter this strange portal leading to the dark world. And within this dark world, we have yet another dungeon with even more random encounters, and yes, 4, count 'em, 4 bosses. This dark world is the main reason I could never beat this game. I've made it past Zand before. I made it past all the Crystal Tower, and I did the little fake fight where you lose to the Cloud of Darkness intentionally. But I could never take on a gauntlet of 4 bosses in tandem with that, because keep in mind, if we lose here, we have to do all of that again. All of Crystal Tower, all of the Zand fight, all of whatever progress we made here. This has to be one of the most ridiculous gauntlets at the end of an RPG, let alone any video game, period. I mean, you think to almost ridiculously hard video games like Zelda 2 and Dark Souls. In Zelda 2, they actually get more lenient with the checkpoint system once you reach the final dungeon. And in Dark Souls, they give you that great bonfire that has a ton of Estus flasks right before the final boss. In this game, you gotta do everything all in one stretch. You also gotta know where to go, because how else would I know to go down that middle shaft if I hadn't looked at a map before starting this recording session? But anyway, yeah, we have to do some bosses, including this one here, to unlock the Dark Crystals, I guess? This one here, Echidna, was a real challenge to me in particular. That's why I'm gonna give it all the best spells I can, from Flare, we're gonna haste on Spade, of course, and we're just gonna try and do all the damage we can. Ooh, that's a real problem unless we have some gold needles. Can we please kill this boss quickly, Spade? I don't want anyone else to get turned to stone. Ooh, that's not good. Come on, Spade, do the damage you need to. Oh, not enough. Club? Man, this boss is actually stronger, I think, than Zand. I think all of the 4 bosses are, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, Zand is the villain we've been building up to this whole time, and suddenly 5 more bosses suddenly appear. That includes the Cloud of Darkness. And yeah, this guy's casting Meteor. That's the big epic spell that not only is the highest level black magic we can get, but also Zand himself was using. Just this random Echidna, I guess. This honestly feels like something you would tackle with a party in World of Warcraft. Wait a minute. And thank Christ we got some gold needles. We need those. So after we beat each boss, and we approach this dark crystal, we are greeted by one of the 4 dark warriors who is said to have saved the world long time ago. I am a dark warrior. When dark or light overflows, the cloud of darkness is reborn to bring the void. But the hope within light and dark can stop this. With my darkness and your light, let us fight as one. So okay, it's called the Cloud of Darkness, but it's not fighting with the Warriors of Dark? That's a little confusing. I mean, the Warriors of Dark got a neat design, it's a neat concept, but I mean, this is the most we see of them here. So each of the 4 bosses are at the 4 different corners of this kind of hub room, and then that entrance right there is where we have to go to face the Cloud of Darkness after all of them. Also, it should be noted, I think you actually can beat the Cloud of Darkness, or at least attempt the Cloud of Darkness, without the other 4, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Again, I've never beaten the game, so I don't know. At several points in this dungeon, there will be these chests. These have ribbons in them, the item that makes you immune to pretty much all status effects. In fact, I think we have one ribbon right now. The thing is, the gimmick with those, and the reason I'm not getting any of them, those ribbons are monsters in a box, or traps, with kind of mirrored versions of Zand in them. So that Zand boss fight we did just to get here, there are a whole bunch of them waiting for us in chests. And I'm not interested in that, honestly. I mean, heck, most of these bosses and enemies don't even do status effects to us in the first place, so ribbons aren't entirely necessary. Also, for this one particular boss, I've decided I'm gonna experiment and use the Shuriken here with Spade, just to give it a go, you know? I mean, that's 490 attack, that's pretty solid. And yeah, as you can see, the Shuriken, very strong at 9999 damage. Meanwhile, Quick did about 40. The problem is maybe there is some way to re-equip the shurikens, I just don't know about it, but Yeah, now we're just completely bare-fisting for the rest of this fight. Using the shuriken here in this menu doesn't do anything. It's not like we can equip it on ourselves. Maybe there's some side menu I don't know about? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works, but I guess it's just for a strong, I guess it's just for a really strong first hit, and the rest of the fight, you just gotta kind of grin and bear it. I mean, as you can see, the ninja with the fists isn't necessarily that bad either. There you are, Spade. Spade just punched it to death after throwing a couple of shuriken in it. So once again, we get another Dark Warrior awakened. They have some unique dialogue. If one flows into the other, balance is lost. Yeah, I get the point. We gotta stop the cloud of darkness. And you know what would be nice is if we recovered after each boss. Like maybe the Dark Warriors healed us, or I don't know, the crystal itself healed us, or something. Also, something you always gotta remember to do, which I clearly do not. You gotta remember to re-equip your weapons before you get into some random encounter like now, because I didn't do that. Spade is still just fighting bare-fisted, but you know what, Spade, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, Spade didn't do it. Never mind. Those shurikens are the one way people can get through this big gauntlet without relying on massive amounts of grinding. Okay, they need to rely on a lot of grinding to get gold to buy shurikens. They're very expensive. But I'm talking purely about how each battle goes. You make 3 of your party members ninjas and one of them a sage. You equip all of said ninjas with some ninja stars, and then you just throw away. And I just don't like that idea as the finale for our Let's Play, you know? I mean, this is not only the finale of Final Fantasy III, it's the grand conclusion to all of the Final Fantasy games on the NES. In a way, it's like the end of an era, and well, this isn't the era of Ninja Gaiden, it's the era of Final Fantasy, and honestly, what is Final Fantasy without a black mage of some kind? Alright, boss number 3. It does seem like they have a different animation for coming at us, that's kind of strange. But here we have the Arimon? Airman? Oh, you know what? This whole time I haven't even been using our summons. Let's show them off in this battle, I suppose. Summon Odin! Yeah, that didn't do anything. I think the whole point of Odin is that it one-shots all weaker enemies in large groups. But, this is not a weaker enemy, and this is not a large group, so that didn't help us much. And the good news is we can just use Arise, and that brings Club back with all of Club's health. So essentially, we didn't lose anything, really. It's just a single spell charge we have to use. I also don't think there's any chance of Arise failing whatsoever. Let's try the Leviathan summon. Alright, so good damage, and that also, like Odin, hits everyone. Honestly, that's probably just a better version of Odin, because it actually works on bosses unlike Odin. But last, and certainly not least, let's give Bahamut a go. I realize that I should revive Club, but instead I just want to get this battle over with for now. Ooh, hold on everyone. There's another flare. Oh man, this guy's got a lot of health. Come on, Bahamut, show him what you can do. 7,000 damage, just like that. Bahamut is easily the strongest summon. Although the annoying thing is that it's the same spell charge as Arise, and we need Arise. That's how we bring people back in the first place. Although in between battles, I don't mind just using Rise and then healing. Here we go, last one of these 4 Dark Crystal bosses. Oh wow, this one just approached us head on. And it is the 2-headed dragon. Oh, I didn't equip Shuriken. You know what, that's okay. We'll do more consistent damage this battle at the very least. And we can go ahead and use Haste. I remember this guy being kind of difficult. Wait, I used Raise, not Haste? I'm an idiot. Did I really do that? Oh, I feel so stupid.
I'm so stupid. Damn it.
Ooh. Yeah, they just punch for real hard, don't they? I remember this now. There we are, Haste. At this point, I honestly don't know if it's worth it, but you know what, we'll do it anyway. So yeah, imagine you didn't do all that grinding. Like, 2,500 damage is gonna one-shot most of your characters, especially without the good defense stats or good equipment or anything. And again, this is just one of 4 bosses before the Cloud of Darkness, after you've already dealt with Zand. It's honestly ridiculous that the developers expected you to do this sort of stuff. Our 2-headed dragon is dead. That is all of the bosses here in the Dark World. The universe began with the void and will end with the void. However, there is one force that can delay the void. It's what you call hope. How strange and stoic these guys are. Even after fighting all those bosses, we're still not technically done because we have to make it through this maze of platforms here, just using invisible bridges all the time. Actually, I have a vague memory of the general direction we should be going here. Or maybe not. Just because I remember in my very first playthrough, I just went straight forward. I didn't think to fight 4 other bosses just before moving on. I'm gonna go over here and then around. Okay, yep. This might be it up here. This staircase might be the one. I mean, in that case, let's heal up as much as we can. Let's give it all we got in the battle. And let's just hope that we can finally defeat this game. We gotta do what the Dark Warrior said. We gotta hold on to what we call hope. Because that's all that we can do against the Void. We're not using any ninja stars, just our own swords and our own strength. Here goes. Cloud of Darkness, we're coming for you.
We are the cloud of darkness. None shall stand before the flood of darkness. We'll erase the dark world and the light world, and all that will be left is the void.
We won't let you. I like how the text name is just abbreviated to Cloud. We'll get to FF7 eventually.
This is the dark world. You can't defeat us with just light.
The Light Warriors aren't alone. We can restrain your darkness. So this is when the Dark Warriors come into play, and that's why we needed to fight those other 4 bosses. Otherwise, this might have been just another unbeatable boss.
The dark crystals may have lost their power, but no matter. We'll devour your light and use it to bring back the void. Ha 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 ha! Die, Light Warriors!
Here we go. It's time for the final boss. The Cloud of Darkness. Once again, we have this awesome final boss theme. We didn't come this far to lose at this point. I'm losing my voice, though, from doing all those different Cloud of Darkness voices, because yes, that was all live.
We'll devour your light and use it to bring back the void. Ha 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 ha! Die, Light Warriors!
The Cloud of Darkness's only attack is Particle Beam, which hits everyone for about 2,000 health or so. We can withstand it, at least for a while. Keep using Bahamut there, Diamond. That's the best we can do. We've used haste on Spade, so we're doing 6,000 damage with him per turn. Considering how powerful this final boss is, that's saying a lot. Oof, Club, hold on. Diamond with the Bahamut. Yes. Lots of damage there, 5,000 more. Another meteor from Heart 2. Let's actually use Kiraja on Diamond herself. Because there's a good chance that Heart or Club may die this turn. I don't know who, I don't know if either. Okay, Club died. But here's the thing. Diamond is now at full health and has plenty of time to use a Rise and bring everyone else back. Assuming, of course, Spade doesn't end the battle right here, right now. Okay, we did not. Alright, use a Rise on Club. Heart's gonna go down, we'll use a Rise on him as well. Spade, keep doing the damage you can. It's not quite enough yet, but we'll keep going no matter what. And there's a Rise on Heart too. We all got a good amount of health right now. Spade's doing a good amount of damage too. Yes. 2,000 more. Club, did you just do it? I don't believe it. I finally beat this game. I beat the Cloud of Darkness. It's over. It's finally over. Oh my god. You guys don't know how much this means to me to finally beat this game. I've never even seen the credits. I'm so excited. Oh, it's the stars! First, there was void, then light and dark, and everything began. All will end with void. Oh, is this what the Dark Warrior said? Yeah. Life divided light and dark, and shone on the world. This is hope. If light or dark overflows, 4 forces of hope will appear to stop it. I've never heard this theme before. It's beautiful. Oh, when hope seems lost, you must find the strength to go on. Oh, that's legendary. Oh, I love it. You must find the last speck of light and shine hope upon all. I feel like a Green Lantern right now. Or no, hope is, What Lantern Corps is hope? Is that blue? I think it is blue. Oh, we're back to this. Hey everyone, we did it! We all have the same color scheme.
Spade, heart, diamond, club, you did it!
Let's go home, everyone. Off we go in our airship. What would happen if you didn't leave the airship exactly there? Like instead you dropped it off way earlier. Thanks, old man.
No problem. Back to Amur.
Oh, we're seeing them all off. Isn't that nice? Oh, who are we gonna drop off next? Alice, maybe? Yeah. Thanks, Prince Alice. King Alice.
Your heart of light is what saved the world. We should be the ones thanking you.
How about that? He's talking specifically to Hart. I don't know why Hart is the one talking in this instance, but that's kind of neat anyway. Oh, we're in the Nautilus all of a sudden. Is everyone in here? I guess. Oh, we're going back to the floating continent now to drop the others off. I suppose they're all from here, aren't they? Oh, look at inside the Nautilus. We haven't seen this before.
We're almost at Canaan.
Already? Mrs. Sid's been waiting for me.
I'm off here too.
Why Canaan, Dish?
I have some unfinished business. To see Selena.
To confess your love?
Oh, stop it.
You know, I'm realizing this is the first time you guys have realized this on the channel. I cannot whistle. It's never come up in dialogue before, but here we are. And of course, it was the game which ending I've never seen before, so I didn't know what to expect. Thanks a lot, Final Fantasy III. Way to ruin the happy ending. I'm just kidding around. Hey, that is kind of neat that Desh stopped off here and resolved that plot point after all.
Mrs. Sid! Sid, stop, we're in public.
Oh wait, what were you doing there, Sid?
Selena! Desh, don't you ever leave again. I'll always stay by your side.
Mrs. Sid, we can't be outdone by those kids.
What are you doing? Stop hugging me. Whatever.
Outdone? You mean in terms of a reunion?
Everyone. Got carried away there.
Oh dear, what a lewd and steamy ending. I wasn't ready for this. All that's left to drop off is Princess Sarah, the one we rescued all the way back at the beginning of the game. Princess Sarah, let's head back to Castle Sassoon.
But I want to have more fun. Let's not leave yet.
Oh, come on, can't we have Sarah join the party, eh?
But Princess Sarah, you're so dense. I want to spend more time with you. Stop being awkward. Let's go back to Ur.
Take the hint, Spade. Come on now. I like how we're ramming into the mountains on our way over. Oh, we're back in the starting village where we grew up. We were just onion knights here. I have no idea what voice to give to Papa. That was part 1 or 2? Like, come on. Welcome home!
Spade, Heart, Diamond, Club, welcome back.
Father, to Papa, Mother, Nina, we did it. You've all done so well.
I'm so proud.
Welcome back. You saved the world. Light Warriors.
I'll kiss you. Mwah. No.
Spade, you're just gonna sit there all beat red during that? The world was saved from darkness thanks to your hearts, Light Warriors. Thanks, Light Warriors. The crystals.
It's beautiful.
The darkness is gone and a new dawn has come to the world. A new dawn? Maybe I'll lower the brightness onto this just a little bit. It's a bit sensitive. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that must be the first crystal we found back in part 1, because it's near Ur and everything. Oh, it's a remix of the Prelude theme. Do you hear it? But it's all like fast and complete now. Wow. Oh, there we get the credits. Do you hear the music? It's our party members, Spade. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh, Heart. Heart, you were so great too. Heck, even though you're only level 65, you did incredible damage in that last fight. Diamond, we really couldn't have done this without you and your healing spells. And Club, you may not stand out much compared to the others, but you know what? You landed the finishing blow, and for that, you'll be a hero forever. Oh, and now we get the guest party members too. I am so happy with this ending. But then again, you have to wonder if I'm somewhat biased just because I've never seen this ending before, and so it brings about a fulfillment I haven't had in my Final Fantasy experience before. Heck, maybe I should do this more often on the channel. I've never beaten Final Fantasy 5 or 8. Maybe I should beat those games on the channel for the first time as well. Who knows, it could be a fun experience. After all, I'm doing Earthbound completely blind right now. You know, I had a great time with this game, and it has a lot of flaws in certain areas, particularly the final dungeon and some of the decisions with the job classes. I have to always, you know, pick certain ones at certain points. But I still think it's an incredibly solid RPG on the NES. If it weren't for my own bias towards the original, it'd be the best in the original trilogy. And again, even though the end of the game is so hard and unfair, I still think the game is overall good. So it is absolutely worth looking at. You can skip Final Fantasy 2, but I wouldn't pass up Final Fantasy 3 by any means. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching my Let's Play, as long as it took. And especially thank you to those of you who watched it all the way through, that means a lot to me, really. But with that being said, have yourself a very good day.